Can you say something in French? Besides ça va, bonjour and ça va, and stuff like. I have a small story for you, Jack. I'm not gonna tell the whole story because it's very long. There was a guy in a sauna, because my accommodation has a sauna and a pool. When I walked into the sauna, he spoke to me in French, and like he just said ça va, and I said ça va bien as a response, like a simple response, like a reflex response basically. And then he started like speaking fully in French, and I just looked at the other person who was in the sauna and I was like, I do not speak French. And two things I want to say more about this story is, one, he then proceeded afterwards to be like, I'm going to say a whole sentence to you in French and you have to tell me what it means. And me and the other person looked at each other and was like, but I just told you I don't speak French. Why would I be able to like tell you what it means when you say it in French? And he proceeded to speak a whole sentence in French, and I was like, yeah, I still don't know what you just said. I don't speak French. And then he said, that's because I made it difficult for you to understand. Like he's saying like he changed the accent or like the dialect around. I was like, no, I just don't speak French. I don't know how often I have to tell you that. And then when that person left, again, this is a long ass story. I will gladly tell you the full story another day when we have more time. But when the other person left, he then proceeded to lean towards me and say, do you want to know why I spoke French to you? And I was just over here in the sauna like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And he, dead ass, looked me in the eye and was like, because of your skin tone. And also you said hello. Like, apparently hello. Which in Britain nobody does. And I was like, you wanna run that by me again, motherfucker? What do you mean? You spoke to me in French because of my skin tone. You say that one more time. I think I misheard you. Yeah. That, like I said, I have a whole story about it. Another time, another day. Alright, 2785 was the last time we had nut goal is a nut goal, like a seagull, but a nut goal. That's the last time we had in 2785. Let's see here. A good while now. 2785. Oh, hey, that one just recently came out. It's a friendly robot. Yeah. I did a Pathfinder from Apex Legends like thumbnail with that one. It's the one who like, you know, keeps like trying to like improve himself by absorbing more and more metals. Like, I have to become better. I have to become stronger for you. For you, you're my #1 guy. And yeah, the Foundation's like, no, you're good. Don't do it. That was the last one we had from Not Gold. That's a cute one. It's like a little bit like bittersweet. Bird is the word. Bird is a word. Bird is a word. If Peter Griffin shows up in this SCP, I think we reached a highlight. Then we reached a highlight, I tell ya. Loading document SB3095. And also, Howard did say there is a tale, but it's actually a sequel that's like connected to so many SCPs. I'm not gonna read that. I'm gonna look at it and potentially keep it for a special in the far future. Object class avian. Containment class neutralized. Okay, so it flies because it's a bird. Bird is a word. The containment procedures 0Y301 has been dissolved and all instances of -1 have been terminated. Therefore, SB3095 is believed to be neutralized. The following containment procedures are kept for archival purposes only. Instances of -1 are to be contained in Area 19, which is located inside 48. Due to the dangers of -1 instances collaborating with each other, only 5 may be housed in the same containment. God, I keep hitting my microphone today. Sorry about that. The following containment procedures are kept for archival purpose only. Instances of -1 are to be contained in Area 19, which is located inside 48. Due to the dangers of -1 instances collaborating with each other, only 5 may be housed in the same containment unit at one time. Field termination is authorized for when Aviary 19 has reached maximum capacity. Civilization created by -1 instances are to be monitored by MTF Eta 1 bird brains. Should a civilization reach a point where it poses a threat to the Foundation and or the Veil, MTF New 7 Hammer Down is authorized to destroy it. GRY 301 is to be dissolved as soon as possible. Known members of GRY 301 are to be apprehended, then interrogated and given appropriate amnestics. New 7 is to be deployed in order to destroy known meeting sites at GRY 301. POY 301-K is the current resident of GRY 301 is to be located and assassinated. Containment breach protocols. Individual -1 instances are rarely more of a threat than a individual -1 instances are rarely more of a threat than a non-anomalous bird. They can usually be dispatched with small arms, fire, or tear gas. Large crowds of -1 must be directed away from anomalies that affect birds. Civilization made up of -1 are normally incapable of significant communication or collective action, and therefore the activity can be unmasked by standard disinformation campaigns. Okay, here we go. SCP-3095. Oops. Somehow managed to actually click on that. Not what I was aiming to do. SCP-3095 is the designation given to the recurring phenomenon affecting members of the Aves class, also known as birds. Specimens affected by SCP-3095 designated -1 will acquire a certain degree of sapience. -1 have varying personalities and levels of intelligence, though many common characteristics are noted. SCP-3095 grants -1 instances proficiency in a certain area. These ranges from those as mundane as culinary, carpentry, or construction skills, no talent in the areas of physics, biology, economics, linguistics, politics, and other areas of academia. All -1's instances are fluent in a language consisting of chirps, speeches, and appendage movements, though differences in dialects between species has been observed. Written form of this language exists, though not all instances of -1 are literate. Although alone -1 instances have been regularly accounted, -1 instances tend to form civilizations. These civilizations are often grouped by species. So we have, okay, we can actually look both up. So civilization is 1845, right? Yes, 1845. 1845, which it's a literal animal kingdom, and in that specific one, a fox was like the king. He literally had a crown on. He was like the royal highness. So that's the civilization they're talking about, like a hierarchy. And the species is 2050, which is the squirrel that has like is national night. That makes sense. That's cool. I like that. I love that. Those are two SCPs I've really had a good time with. So having a callback to those connected to this, quite fun. I'm speaking, but I wanted to call it. Please send me, but I won't. For example, in -1 civilization may consist of robins, with very few other specimens present. The population of these civilizations vary widely. It is known that a village consisting of 14 pelicans exists in a single village in southern Africa, while the largest known civilization had a population estimated in the millions across multiple large cities. In the case of these large civilizations, they pose a threat to the Foundation. See Addendum 3. Oh shit. I think I'm just gonna make like a town that's run by birds, eh? As a thumbnail, right? Town run by birds. That's at least the idea I have for now. SCP-3095 has been linked to anomalous rituals undergone by GRY-301, Avian No Light. GRY-301 is dedicated to the worship of members of the Aves class. Traces of GRY-301 have been dated as far back as 1000 BCE. It is believed that GRY-301 and -1 worship a common deity. See Addendum 1. GRY-301 currently poses a Class 2 threat. GRY-301 has been dissolved following the implementation of Pro-Fros insignia. See Addendum 4. -1 were first discovered in New York City after an organized group made up of pigeons attempt to claim the Statue of Liberty for themselves. Is it? Wait. Were those guys? Were those guys? The good fellas pigeons were those ones that try to get the Statue of Liberty by any fucking chance? Oh my god. God, that killed me. I immediately that would be something that these fuckers would come up with. Yeah, see, we're gonna steal the Statue of Liberty because it belongs to us. Yeah, see. It's been a while since I actually watched Animaniacs. I need to rewatch it. Animaniacs is such a clever show, man. It's such good. It's good satire of cartoons, but also like political commentary that goes over your head when you watch it as a kid. But then once you're an adult, you're like, oh, like oh, they were saying that stuff like that. Jesus. What was I? Statue of Liberty. Yeah. They were quickly neutralized by global coalition forces. This phenomenon was originally classified as the sub-designation of SCP-659. It was determined that SCP-3095 existed following the development of 3 more civilization in Redacted, as well as encounters with lone instances of -1. GRY-301 was originally associated with SCP-765, and it was not until 2001 that SCP-3095 was linked to GRY-301. Interview logs. Oh, what the fuck? Why is it, what the fuck? Oh, okay, that was weird. Researcher C. Calvin. Interviewee Duffelan. Duffelan was an -1 instance acting as the official ambassador of the Kingdom of the First Oak, located in Canada. This interview was conducted via written English. Hello, Duffelan. Good day, Calvin. Before we discuss our trade deal, I'd like to ask some questions. Would it be good with you? It would be my pleasure. Alright, first of all, how have you gained your ability to think? Oh, it's a bit hard to answer that. One day I was running about, mindless as a monkey. The next day I was not mindless. Oh, I guess I could attribute this loss of mindlessness to Medilla. Could you please tell me who Medilla is? The great flock tender. Legend says that she only gives mind to her most true disciples. You gotta continue to stay mindless. I would not blame you for not attributing your minds to her. You probably have a different flock tender to give you your mind. I'm sorry, but we do not have a god like that. Are you certain? On my journeys, I'm certain that I have seen an ape slumbering around mindless. I am sure. Are you okay with me asking one more question? Ask away, mindful friend. I'm not hitting the accent I want to hit at all. Oh, ask away, mindful friend. That's the, yeah. You interact very rarely with other civilizations. Why? Well, why should I? They have their own affairs. The Kingdom of the First Oak has their own affairs. If we'd like to trade, we trade. Speaking of trading, I have a proposal that would be good for us. Tell me. Our researchers have attributed several mindful theories about how our world works. We'll give you a full document of this knowledge in exchange for iron. We have had quite the trouble harvesting it from lands. I will forward this proposal to my supervisor. Oh, thank you. And log, closing statement, interview with other -1 instances have revealed a common belief in Medilla. Medilla also appears in several scriptures associated with GRY-301. Classification of Medilla as a sub-designation of SCP-3095 pending. Senior researcher agreed to exchange tons of iron for the Kingdom of the First Oak's scientific discoveries in order to analyze the culture of -1 instances. These documents revealed an understanding similar to the classical 4-element theory, with some elements of cell and atomic theory. A full transcript is available in document RAW. Addendum 2, known civilizations. That for some reason this takes really long time to load. There we go. Forward, the following table contains an abridged list of significant civilizations created by -1. A full list can be found in document A7. So we have civilization types. Type 1, lowest level, very simple or no tools. Hunter-gatherer society, very simple or no hierarchy. Type 2, simple tools and shelter, makes use of agriculture, simple hierarchy. Type 3, uses simple machines or some variation, has at least one school of thought or philosophy in some form, has an effective hierarchy. Type 4, uses complex machines or some variation, has begun to use systematic knowledge to store information of the world around them, has a complex hierarchy. -5, has begun to efficiently produce energy and make use of that energy, has at least basic computational systems, has a very complex hierarchy or sub-hierarchies. And that type 6, the current level of humanity as of 20th, 2017. Ooh, okay. Name of civilization, the Coup of the Seven. Description and civilization type. Little is known about this civilization as it was neutralized by the global Cold Coalition before investigation could be done. The Coup of the Seven was made up entirely out of pigeons and was led by the Council of Seven. This is the first known civilization created by the -1 instances. Pele, made up entirely out of Pelicinidae or pelicans, located on an unnamed beach on the coast of California, attempted to assault Site 22 with tribal weapons before being terminated by on-site personnel. Their village was then destroyed by MTF Beta 20 slapsticks, approximately type 2. The Kingdom of the First Oak, made up entirely out of Turtles migratorius or American robins. Major population center is located near a 120-year-old oak tree in northern Canada. Culture is built around a system similar to Confucian philosophies. This is the first known -1 civilization that acted in a passive way towards the Foundation. It was the first to engage in trading with the Foundation. Type 4. The Great Ark of the Malice, made up entirely out of the Anas Plathyrhynchos or Mallard. Centered around 3 distinct population centers at the perimeter of the lake in North Dakota. Culture is centered around technological advancements for the purpose of ascending to Medulla. It is the first known civilization to have more than one major population center, the first to have reached type 5 civilization status. Due to the rapid technological advancements of this -1 civilization, SB-3095 was reclassified as Keter. Type 5. The Commonwealth of the Mountain, made up of several different species of -1, 5 major population centers are scattered across New Mexico. Culture is based around acceptance of natural values. This is the first known civilization to include multiple species. Type 3. The 8th Hawk of the Sands, data expunged. The Empire of Scavengers, made up entirely out of Nanopsitaka paniclora or parrot, centered around one major population center in southern Venezuela. Culture and civilizations were very heavily influenced by SCP-3201. Okay, that's like a month and a half away. Civilization was neutralized by, if I don't get interrupted during my streak, Eta 1. Following a series of robberies done by -1 instances in the nearby city of Type 2. The Perry Tree, made up entirely out of Phoenicopteridae or flamingos, located in the Colombian forest near Site 40. This civilization has been passive towards the Foundation, but has requested that it is to be left alone. Surveillance via Eta 1 is continued. The Perry Tree follows an extremely religious oligarchy with Medulla at the highest. Type 2. See Incident 8. Update. Following the implementation of Proposal Insignia, all civilizations created by -1 have been successfully dissolved. And then 3, after this one, we'll like do some stretching. Then 3, Incident 8. Access and then, oh my god, every time. On 2010, the Perry Tree, a civilization made up of -1 instances, launched a large-scale attack on Site 19. That 170 area. It is of note that during, I also have to go to the bathroom. During Incident 8, the Perry Tree displayed much higher, and I need to get one of the fucking Ginger ales. I keep forgetting to drink one of those on stream. Displayed much higher quality technology than what was previously observed, such as modern computers, tanks, and cellular bombs. A far greater population of Dash-1 instances were also noted during the attack. MTF Tau 5 Samsara was deployed at the site of Incident 8, where it joined the forces of an on-site personnel in order to resist the attack. It redacted. Authorized the use of SCP in order to destroy the Perry Tree's major population center in Colombia. A large cave system was uncovered following the blast, where the Perry Tree had been developed advanced technology for approximately years. With this technology, the Perry Tree had secretly become a level 6 civilization. The Perry Tree is known to have frequently interacted with other Dash-1 civilization. Therefore, Dash-1 now poses a significant security threat to the Rail and the Foundation in general. SCP-3095 has been flagged for termination as of 2010. Addendum for Proposal Insignia. Access Addendum Level 2 clearance. Well, please show me. There we go. Proposal Insignia involves the weaponized use of an anti-meme to erase GOY301 from history. Appropriate anti-meme, hereafter referred to as M12/O-Jaxil, has been developed using content derived from SCP-3334-1 and has been proven to successfully erase all memories of GOY301 and its ideals from the human mind. I'm just gonna call it M12-0-Jaxil will be deployed in the general public. Well, we reach all 7+ billion people within at least 2 months. Foundation personnel have been exposed to a counter meme that will prevent M12-O-Jaxil from affecting them. M12-O-Jaxil will destroy itself after 3 months. This time, GOY301 will have been neutralized. MTF Nu 7 and MTF Tau 5 will then destroy all Dash-1 civilizations. With current resources, it will take approximately 7 months before all civilization have been destroyed. Wow, they are causing a massacre of birds. Lone Dash-1 instances will expire as part of the natural lifespan within 5 to 10 years. At this point, SCP-3095 will be declared neutralized. Update: Proposal Insignia has been approved by HCML Supervisor and will be put into action on 2011. Proposal Insignia progress complete. GOY301 has been successfully neutralized by M12-O-Jaxil. All Dash-1 civilization have been successfully neutralized by Nu 7 Tau 5. Lone Dash-1 instances Tamat successfully reached. Proposal Insignia has been declared successful. SCP-3095 has been reclassified as neutralized. Riser, I may notice while you were reading this document, user C. Calvin uploaded a newer version. Would you like to read this revision? Okay, so here we have Thaumium. Aside from 095 tunnels participants, that's new here. Further details regarding tunnels participants is restricted to those with T2701 authorization. Dash-1 instances are considered B-class personnel should be routed to panic zones in the event of another anomaly breaching containment. No changes for previous revision. Detected information collapsed. And what is this? Project SN5 Project Tarnos. Close addendum. Good day, authorized personnel. If you're reading this document, you are currently working in an environment where Project Tarnos has taken effect. If so, please reread this document very carefully. The key here is that SCP-3095 gives Dash-1 instances various skills. Some are lucky enough to get away with proficiencies in useful subjects, calculus, geometry, biology, physics. Some are average. Elect few are as advanced as our best doctors. There was one Dash-1 civilization, the 8th Hawk of the Sands, that were made up entirely of seagulls for some reason. They had a high number of these proficients. We had just begun research into the correlation of Dash-1, the species, and the proficiencies that they received before Incident 8 happened. And we had to implement Proposal Insignia, but we decided to save one civilization, the 8th Hawk. In these changing days, this is probably the tale that Howard told me about, that has like multiple stories intertwined. We need every resource we can get, more anomalies, more research, and especially more personnel. When it comes to personnel, I honestly don't care what species they're from. Yes, your new colleague is a seagull. The world is a weird place. Welcome to the Foundation Researcher Calvin. Which is funny because I talk about how like the author's name not goal is like seagull but not goal. So looks like being a seagull, like seagulls are important to this author's lore. From the looks of it. From the looks of it. But yeah, oh my eye. Yeah, no, this story is like connected to like a bigger longer story from the looks of it. So, like the extra tale. Team Bird Hop, yeah, there's like required reading, and then there's a whole like part 1 Doomsday interlude, part 2 migration intermission. There's like Birdemic 2. Yeah, there's quite a lot. I'm trying to see which one is the one we just got sent to. Actually, stay like this. Open another one. Join the flock is what it's called. Yeah, over here, which is part 1 Doomsday. So yeah, as you can see, we need to read like a lot of other SCPs first before we actually even give it a chance to do this. So that's why we won't read that tale at all. All right. Welcome, 13. Let me just prepare the next SCP. I will have to go to the bathroom. I will get myself the ginger ale that I promised myself I would drink on stream. And then I will do some stretching. I'll be back in a minute. Let me just